Have you ever wondered if our current education system truly prepares our children for the real world? It's a question that reverberates in the minds of many, yet we seldom find the courage to voice it aloud. Today, we're going to venture into this thought-provoking territory. We're setting out to explore the state of our education system, to question its structure, its methodology, the very essence of what it purports to achieve. Is it truly shaping our children into individuals ready to face the future? Or is it merely molding them into conformity, stripping them of their creativity and individuality? We're here to challenge the status quo, to question the familiar, and to seek answers that may reshape our understanding of education. We want to understand if the current system is serving its purpose, or if it's time for a revolutionary change. So let's dive deeper into what an ideal education system should look like. Imagine an education system that truly nurtures the individual strengths and passions of every student. In this ideal world, education isn't a one-size-fits-all experience, but a journey tailored to the unique needs and aspirations of each learner. It's an environment where learning is personalized, not standardized. Here, curriculums are flexible and adaptable, designed to accommodate a variety of learning styles and paces. Every student is seen as an individual, with their own set of skills and interests, and education is crafted to bring out the best in them. Creativity, often sidelined in our current system, is celebrated and nurtured in this ideal scenario. Schools would be incubators of innovation, where students are encouraged to think outside the box, to question, to dream, and to create. Arts, music, and imaginative expression would be as important as science, math, and language. Moreover, the development of critical thinking skills is prioritized over rote memorization. Students are taught to analyze, evaluate, and form independent thoughts. They are encouraged to question, to challenge, and to think for themselves. And it's not just about academic knowledge, it's about cultivating a mindset of curiosity, resilience, and lifelong learning. Equally important in this ideal education system is the real-world application of knowledge. Learning isn't confined to the four walls of a classroom, it extends into the community and the wider world. Education is not just about preparing students for exams, but equipping them with the practical skills and knowledge they need to navigate and contribute to society. In this system, students aren't just passive recipients of information, they're active participants in their own learning journey. They are empowered, engaged, and excited about learning. They come out of the system not as cogs in a machine, but as well-rounded individuals, ready to contribute their unique talents to the world. Unfortunately, this ideal is far from the reality we currently face. In reality, our current system often stifles creativity, prioritizes standardized testing, and leaves little room for individuality. Now let's unravel the threads of this intricate tapestry we call the education system. The first knot we encounter is the overemphasis on memorization. It's a system that rewards rote learning over critical thinking, where facts are treated as more important than understanding. The students are often found regurgitating information, rather than truly grasping its significance. This approach is akin to filling a bucket, rather than lighting a fire, and it's a fire of curiosity that drives innovation and progress. The next snag in our tapestry is the lack of personalization. Every student is uniquely talented with different strengths and passions. Yet our education system is designed as a one-size-fits-all model, where diverse talents are forced into a common mold. This lack of customization can lead to disengagement and a sense of alienation among students who struggle to fit within the conventional framework. And then we come to perhaps the most glaring flaw of all, the failure to prepare students for real-world challenges. Our education system often operates in a vacuum, detached from the realities of the world outside. Students are not taught essential life skills like financial literacy, communication, and emotional intelligence. They graduate with a diploma, yet are often ill-equipped to navigate the complexities of the world they are stepping into. The consequences of these drawbacks are profound, affecting not just individual students, but society as a whole. We end up with a generation of young people who are academically qualified, but lack the creativity, critical thinking skills, and resilience necessary to thrive in today's world. This is a generation at risk of becoming cogs in a machine, rather than drivers of change and innovation. The gap between the ideal and the current reality is not just unfortunate, it's detrimental to our future. It's a gap we must strive to bridge if we are to foster a society of enlightened, engaged, and empowered individuals. So, what can we do to bridge this gap and transform our education system? That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? It's easy to identify problems, but finding solutions, now that's the real challenge. However, it's not an impossible task. There's so much we can do, and it starts with you and me. Firstly, let's become informed. Knowledge is power, after all. Familiarize yourself with the ins and outs of the education system, understand the policies, the structures, the curriculum. Know the difference between traditional and progressive education models. Be aware of the global best practices in education. This will enable you to critically examine the system and identify areas that need change. Secondly, it's time to raise our voices. Let's advocate for change. This is not a task for the faint-hearted. It requires courage and persistence. Write to your local representatives. Engage in community discussions. Use social media platforms to express your views. Remember, every voice counts and every effort matters. Now, let's talk about supporting innovative educational initiatives. There are numerous organizations and individuals out there who are tirelessly working towards reforming the education system. They are coming up with innovative teaching methods, unique learning environments, personalized learning plans, and much more. These initiatives need our support. You can contribute your time, your skills, or even your financial resources, but it doesn't stop there. We need to demand more from our policymakers. We need to hold them accountable. They are responsible for shaping the future of education, and we should ensure they are doing their job effectively. Ask for transparency, demand for quality, insist on equity. In essence, transforming the education system is not a one-man job. It requires collective effort. It's a journey that we must embark on together. We need to strive for an education system that not only imparts knowledge but also nurtures creativity, fosters critical thinking, and encourages lifelong learning. The future of our education system is in our hands. It's time to take action and create a system that truly prepares our children for their futures.